Welcome to Hypnotic Authenticity. My name is Chris. I'm a practical, grounded hypnotherapist. I'm based in Switzerland, and this is a space that I have created to foster a genuine sense of inner settling. A place to harmonize with yourself and bring about the improvements to your well-being that, I don't know, maybe perhaps you thought were literally impossible. So my episodes are an invitation to reconnect with all that is alive inside you, to examine the stories that you live your life by, and to maybe soften the edges of what it is that you believe yourself to be in order to create a bigger, broader, more expansive sense of your personal agency and your personal understanding. So I'm going to be talking about identity, about existence, about self-resonance, self-harmony, about authenticity. And that'll all be wrapped up with a sprinkling of hypnosis or guided meditation to help you settle, to help you align and return to yourself. So if you're ready, take a breath and let's begin.
What I'm going to do is offer you a way to ground yourself, a way to get back in touch with yourself and discover the peace inside of you, even when the world might be going a little bit noisy around us. So if that sounds good to you, maybe ask yourself to start with, is this the moment for me? Would I like right now to go into a beautiful state of calm, self-reflective peace and serenity? Could I do with a bit of that? See what the response is that comes back from that. And if it's a positive response, then let's go. Now, obviously, standard health warning applies. I am going to be inviting you to close your eyes. So please only listen to my words when it's safe and when it's completely appropriate to do so. Do not listen to my words when you're driving, when you're operating any kind of machinery. Find yourself a place where you can set aside 10 or 15 minutes where you're reasonably sure you won't be disturbed. It's not as if the sounds around you will disturb you. In actual fact, they're just the world going about their business. But it's more immersive, it's a nicer experience if you're reasonably self-assured that you can just devote this time to listening to my words, to blocking out whatever is going on in the world, and just look after yourself. So, with that in mind, as you listen to the sound of the gurgling water, and as you can hear the sound of the birds tweeting in the trees, and maybe you can notice the little fluff on my chinny chin. For some reason, I have decided to make myself a little bit hairy this week. Notice that you can make yourself more relaxed, that with every breath in, you can breathe in peace. And with every breath that you exhale, you can breathe out any tension. And so as you focus maybe on the sound of the gurgling water, sound of the tweeting of the birds, I'd just like to invite you, if it feels right to you, to close your eyes. If you want to feast your eyes on the greenery behind me and the water, then that's fine too. But if it feels right to you, close your eyes, taking a good deep breath. Hold that breath. Notice the stillness inside of you. Let the breath go. If your arms or your legs are crossed, just allow them to separate. Rest your arms by your side, your hands resting on your lap or on your legs or the side of whatever is there. Take a second good deep breath. Hold that breath and let that breath go. And as you do, maybe you can notice just how more still your body can become without you really asking it to occur. It's a rather natural state of affairs. Taking a third good deep breath. Hold that breath. And then as you let that breath go, if your eyes haven't been closed, then close your eyes now. I'd like you just to count from 10 down to 1. And I'd like you to imagine doubling the feeling of relaxation in your mind and in your body with every number. On 10, inviting yourself back into a time when you couldn't remember how relaxed you had become. On 9, feeling even more at ease. On 8, looking after yourself with every breath. On 7, doubling again this feeling of relaxation in your mind and in your body. On 6 now, doubling that feeling of relaxation in your mind and in your body. Maybe you can notice a certain sensation in your body. Maybe you can notice the beating of your heart. Maybe you can notice your pulse, your wrist. On 6 and 5, doubling that feeling of relaxation. On 4, deeper down. On 3, deeper still. On 2, doubling that feeling of relaxation once again. On 1, with every breath that you exhale, freeing yourself from any tension, almost as if you could breathe it out through the soles of your feet. And as you're there on 1, if your feet are free, if your feet are loose and your toes are loose, you're not wearing shoes, even if you are, maybe if it's possible, just kind of see if you can twinkle your toes, see if you can gently move each of your toes just in a random fashion. Let your body know that right now you're safe, that there's nothing to run from, there's nothing to freeze against. That this is a moment to just be with yourself. Maybe as you twinkle those toes, maybe you can imagine what it might feel like if you were walking into a shallow beach and you can see through the crystal clear water. You can see your feet in the water. Maybe you can notice the texture of the ground beneath, and as you start to move each of the toes, you can lift it up a little bit as the sun sparkles on the surface of the water. And so as you're sat there, feeling very comfortable, or perhaps laying there, feeling very comfortable, your subconscious mind always knows a place which is even more at ease than this. And so I'd like you to invite yourself to go one step deeper still. And maybe as you do that, you want to have a little bit of a sigh. Maybe you can notice the temperature of your cheeks. Maybe you can hear the breeze and the trees. Maybe you notice a certain sensation in your body. Because whatever you feel is absolutely right for you in this moment. Because you have absolutely nothing to prove here. All is well in your world, and you are as deserving of all things, of love, of success, of recognition, of peace, of beauty, of self-acceptance, of serenity, as anybody or everybody else in the world. I'll just go quiet for a moment. You can enjoy this moment with yourself. And when you're ready, only at the speed and the pace which is appropriate for you right now, I'm going to invite you to come back up to a state of full awareness, knowing that you can repeat this at any time that you wish, that in actual fact it's so easy to find a space inside of you, to find the place inside of you that at this moment was the most peaceful place in your whole body. And that next time that you try this, maybe that place might be slightly different. And if so, that's absolutely amazing. And if it's the same, that's great too. So I'll count up from 1 to 5, bring you back up to a state of full awareness. On 1 now, feeling absolutely wonderful, feeling well rested, feeling composed, peaceful, calm, feeling just like you. On 2 now, to be the best form of you, to be the freest. On 3, the freest form of you. On 4 now, it's like fresh spring water is bathing your eyelids, whooshing through your mind, splashing through to the corners of your mind. On the next number 5, opening your eyes, taking in a good deep breath, and bringing yourself back up to a state of wild and excited, or beautiful, or peaceful, or thankful, or curious you.
Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If it resonates with you, then follow my podcast. I would also personally be really grateful if you might wish to leave a quick rating. It genuinely helps others to discover the podcast. If you personally would like more guided meditations, you want some deeper insights, you'll find all my links in the description. If you prefer a more visual boost, then you might want to check out my YouTube channel called Authentic Life Hypnosis. And if you're looking to do some deeper work that goes beyond one-way audio, then obviously you're very welcome to reach out. Equally, if you have any questions, I'm here to help. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode.